Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Another item guide for Rogue Company. This time we're going to be looking at Gl1tch, so let's jump right into it. Let's take a look at what items, what gadgets, primary weapons we're dealing with. So his two primary weapons are, of course, a shotgun, the Gl1tch, and then his SMG, the LMPX. I think that the LMPX is one of the better SMGs in the game. I think that Gl1tch and Anvil shotgun is probably the best shotgun in the game, and I don't really like the Gl1tch. Again, you can look at the chalk item guide where I talked about this gun in length. Still use it to some success if you're good with shotguns, but I'm not decent with shotguns. Plus, I don't feel like this shotgun is the greatest one. I think there's only 3 shotguns: the one Vi and Sigurd have, the one that Chalk and Gl1tch have, and the Arbitrator, which is the one that Anvil and Gl1tch has. I think Anvil and Gl1tch's shotgun is the best. I think this may be the second best. Sigurd and Vi's is lacking in third of the 3. But for me, I'm going to go with the LMPX. But first off, on the first round buy, you can either go Flashbang or Semtex. Again, he has the Executioner. I don't feel like you need to upgrade this gun unless it's like the last 2 grand you have at the end of the half. So again, we don't need to upgrade the pistol at all. Not even double upgrade, not even upgrade it once. So for the gadget, on defense, I like to go with the Semtex just to have some extra firepower behind myself. On offense, I like to go with the Flashbang. That way I can create some openings. I can set the defense off their toes. And plus, if they have any trophy systems, any APSs from a trench or an anvil at the start, you don't entirely waste a lethal. Instead, you can waste the Flashbang if you choose to do so, or you don't have anyone else. If you can't get close enough to hack it with your Gl1tch ability, you can throw a Flashbang and get rid of one of the trophies. If it's a trench, he's going to have 2. If it's a anvil, he's going to have 1 in that first round. So on offense, we're going with, of course, the Flashbang first. On defense, I'm most likely going with the Semtex, but you do need both of these. So for this instance, we're just going to say we're on defense first. So the next thing we're going to go for is the LMPX. Because I feel like the SMG is just a little bit better. Maybe on maps like Icarus, you can get away with the shotgun, even Vice too, because you're playing those tight corners, those tight spaces, trying to get the angles as close as possible. So maybe you can go with the shotgun there if you feel comfortable with it. But for me, I'm going with the LMPX 99% of the time. I was going to say 9 out of 10, but that's 90, so 99.9% of the time I'm going with the So by that time, the next round, if you have the 10 grand ready to go, I'm going to go with tracker rounds. Only because this meta right now is consistent with the reveals, especially with Cloaked being nerfed. So Cloaked is more prevalent. People are trying to get Cloaked online more. If they have a Dallas on their team, I feel like you could go this right off the bat into round number 3. Even round number 2, if you have enough, you have 12 grand. You have 12 grand, you can get this for 8, you get this for 4. That's perfectly fine. But again, this is situational only if they have a good amount of ways to reveal you and your teammates, right? Tracker rounds, things like that. So for me, I'm going with tracker rounds as fast as possible. Some of the other perks that I feel that are needed on this character after you get your Flashbang should be armor, of course, which is headstrong. And then, of course, tenacity. Because you're playing Gl1tch, because you're up close, you're up in front, usually playing that frontline character, breach, or what they're called, the breacher. You're trying to get into that bomb site as quickly as possible. That's why you have the Semtex. That's why you have the Flashbang to kind of set the defense off their toes, get them uncomfortable. And then, of course, you have the LMPX, so you have that SMG for that close range battle. You don't really want to get into engagements from far away. Unless, of course, you have God aim, but even then, you know, you want to try and force some engagements close range, especially with your ability being able to hack people, get these people out of their comfort zone and push them into positions that they don't want to be in or where they're not comfortable in. So because of that, we're going to go with tenacity. Tenacity just really helps us out with the explosive damage that we are going to be taking because we're trying to push into them and get as close as possible. For the other perks, I don't really usually go with Nimble Hands. I don't think it's very good. I mean, it's good. It's just not better than the other 3 perks that we have right now. Cloaked, again, is a situational perk. Padded steps, I think, is a situational perk too. I think that if you have another character on your team that is pushing into them and you don't really have to take that role, and you can kind of play the lurker, or you can sneak around people, or maybe you're left alone most of the time, you can kind of use this to, you know, keep yourself hidden from the enemy team. But again, if they have a reveal, padded steps isn't going to come in that much help because they're going to be revealing you as possible. So when it comes to his primary weapon upgrades, increased magazine size I think is good, and I think increased damage range is good. Increased aim down sights accuracy, I have tried to use this multiple times. I don't really see a difference in it. Maybe a little bit of sway and wobble when I'm aiming, but again, I feel like that is something that I can control myself rather than relying on a gun upgrade. So 2 upgrades on this is as far as I'll go. 1 upgrade on this is as far as I go. I just want that increased damage on stuck to be 250 and the increased throw speed. For flashbangs, I try to double upgrade that. If you still have money afterwards, after this, you can get whatever you want. I feel like I usually go with the bat. If there's a secret player, I try to get this double upgraded, so if they ever walk in my face, I got increased swing damage and increased lump distance. So that is just a funny thing I like to do, but this is usually what I'm rocking with right here. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know how you guys play Glitch. Remember, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at realBluTV with no E in blue, and keep grinding, everyone. Have a great day. I hope the rest of your day is great.